What's up, guys? This is Josh here, and today I didn't know how to start this video. However, I am going to be talking about the top 5 financial goals that everyone should have. A lot of times people, they do start this type of stuff on New Year's resolutions, but we all know what happens with those resolutions. Come February, it all just falls right down to the ground. But this is something that you want to make sure that you have in place regardless of your age, regardless of the time of year, regardless of what you're going through. You want to make sure that you have these top financial goals in place. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Josh and I upload videos every week about all things related to your finances. So if you care about your financial future and you care about your money, go ahead and obliterate that like button and also click that red subscribe button until it turns gray, and that way you don't miss anything. So when looking at the top 5 financial goals that everyone should have in place, the first thing that you want to have in place is spend less than you earn. Because spending less than you make is the single most important financial habit that you can develop. Whenever you're spending less than you earn, that frees up money that you can make larger payments on debt. And then over time, you can have that debt to disappear. Then you can begin to reduce your monthly bills. And this will even give you more and greater breathing room with your finances. And you can start spending less by looking at your monthly expenses and begin to also track your expenses. You can keep a notebook in your pocket, and you don't have to do this all the time, but just do it for about a month or so and write down every expense that you have. And this will make you think twice about unnecessary expenses and also look carefully at your monthly routines. You can do this like, do you shop at the coffee shop every single day? Why not cut down on how often you go to the coffee shop, or order less, or go even to a different shop altogether? Or if you really want to get bold with it, start making your coffee at home. I know that is a revolutionary idea. And do you go out to eat all the time? You can even go over to my wife's page, and I'm going to link it down below because she has some great recipes that you can make at home, and it's simple. It saves money, because before our food budget was roughly about $700 a month. Ever since she started the food blog and we start cooking at home, we only budget about $200 a month. So we're saving so much money even just by cooking at home. And whenever you look at your month's worth of expenses written down, take a careful look at them and ask yourself, do you really need that service? Is going out to eat all the time really worth the money? Is going to that coffee shop all the time, is it really worth your financial future? And whenever you look at it written down, you will make the best choice for your finances. And number 2, maintain an adequate emergency fund. Look here, you should only dip into your emergency fund only for real emergencies, to keep yourself afloat. If you're in between jobs, if you have a car repair, medical expenses, or something happens at home and you need to repair. We're not talking about replacing the carpet for hardwood floors. That is not an emergency. But we're talking about like if your roof starts to leak, if you have a power outage in the house and you need new wiring, plumbing issues, things like that. So just keep in mind, hardwood floor is not an emergency. Repainting a room because you think it's a better color is not an emergency. And you cannot use your emergency funds for things like that. And also vacation, going on a shopping spree, upgrading your cell phone or your laptop. And ideally, you want an emergency fund that's between 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. And keep in mind that 3 to 6 months, it may seem like a lot, but that is the bare minimum expense that you will be shelling out every single month. And after you reach your 3 to 6 months of living expenses, don't stop adding to it. Make it a priority to add to your emergency fund every single month, even if it is just $100. And another priority with your finances that you should have in place, coming in at number 3, pay off your debt. When you decide to pay off your debt, it increases your financial security. Debt is a serious threat to your financial security because it keeps you from making the most out of your money. Think about this. The average person has a debt of $38,000, and this is according to the Northwestern Mutual Planning and Progress Study. This number does not include mortgage debt and doesn't average in those who have non-mortgage debt. So what you spend on debt payments could easily be stashed away for a rainy day, your retirement, for your kids' college education. Watch this. Once you become debt free, you will have more money in your budget to work on becoming financially secure. Not to mention the stress level will fall as well. Knowing that you have fewer debt payments, you're going to start getting fewer calls and your emergencies are going to be covered. You're going to find yourself sleeping at night better than you ever knew that you could sleep at all, because your overall health will improve because now you're sleeping and you will feel happier about life. And number 4, invest. Invest ensures present and future financial security. It allows you to grow your wealth at the same time where it's beating inflation and all of that good stuff. I just had a meeting with my financial advisor about investing, and over the last year, my Roth has increased by 27%. Needless to say, that was beating inflation. Investing your money now can allow you to grow it. Most investing vehicles, such as stocks and mutual funds, offer a return on your money in the long term. The S&P 500, that's the index that mirrors the stock market, has grown 40 over the last 50 years, generating an average return of 10.9%. The power of compound interest is a powerful tool, so you do want to invest your money. You cannot save your way to wealth. However, you want your money to work for you. You work hard enough for your money, so now make your money work hard for you. And number 5, estate planning. Estate planning is more than simply creating a will. It arranges your affairs and finances so things will happen as you wish whenever you die, or in some cases when you're still alive. If you love the people that's in your life, hopefully you do, you want to leave them in a good position. If you own a home, if you have kids, if you have assets or anything that would need to be passed on, make sure that you have a plan in place, because I'm telling you right now, I love my kids and I will not sit there and let the courts decide what's going to happen to my kids if something would happen to Keisha and me. And I had this insightful conversation with Ms. Harris and Ms. Smith about estate planning, and they are very knowledgeable in this area. So check out the top video right over there for more about estate planning and how you can get started. Subscribe by clicking the icon right here, and that way you don't miss another video, and I will see you in the next video.